Hello everyone and welcome back to another Hookster Talks. Oh dear, it seems like the big F1 YouTubers have been masturbating in their own feces again over the new gameplay of Miami. Oh Dave, you're so naughty, and here he is everyone. Yes, what are you doing down there? What were you doing down there? I don't know, but here he is, it's TB the Bear. Yes, TB the Bear. Oh my goodness, look at TB the Bear to all his fans out there. He says, hello everyone. There he is. And of course we've got the other little guy as well. Can't forget our other little guy, can we? Oh my goodness. He needs to make an appearance, don't you? Here we go. Here he is. It's Groogoo. It's baby Groogoo. Look at him, yes. Unfortunately not as popular as TB, but we've still included him in the show. There he is. There's baby Groogoo. Yes. Okay, you can go now. Thank you. So yes, hello everyone and welcome to another Hookster Talks. Let's go straight away to the massages. because I've actually got my tablet working this week. Let's have a look and see what we got. Let's push my chair forward. There we go. Oh, Hookster talks F122, Miami and PS5. Interesting. I suppose I've done that as a headline. I suppose I better get on with it. Right, so first of all, because this is a nice little sort of segue into the F1 game, we will start with the PlayStation 5. Now, there's a certain YouTube channel that I follow called Review Tech USA. If you notice, you might see some similarities. And he says that we won't be able to walk in to our store, which is Walmart in the USA, or Argos in the UK, which is our local sort of, store for buying electrical goods, stuff like that. We got one called Curry's. They've got other ones as well, but you know what I mean. We will not be able to walk into our local Walmart stroke Curry's to buy a PlayStation 5. Now, when I mean buy a PlayStation 5, I mean you'll be able to walk up to the shelves and there'll be a whole stack of them sitting there waiting for you to pick up. That's what I mean, okay? Now, I know you can still get some at the moment, but they're very, very hard to get hold of. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being able to walk into your local Argos, see them all up on the shelves and say, I'll have one of those, please. Pick it up, go to the till and pay for it. That's what I'm talking about. So he says that we will not be able to do that for the PlayStation 5 until, brace yourselves, 2024. 2024. Oh dear. Now this is a nice little segue into the brand new F122 game, which we just had some gameplay from all the F1 YouTubers right now. It's been an explosion of gameplay from everyone because there's been a little bit of gameplay for the Miami circuit. They did that video from Codemasters with the absolutely horrible garage music the other day. What the fuck was that music? I've no idea. But yeah, that was 30 seconds long. And now we've had a hot lap, which was just over a minute long as well, which I think was released today or yesterday. And so that's brilliant. And so far, I've made lots of videos. No doubt by the end, by about, what's the time now? 20 to 10. No doubt by about midnight, he'll have another 37 videos on the subject. And, he's made 1 minute of gameplay into 10 minutes. I'll tell you what, his girlfriend must be well pleased. She must be well pleased that he can make 1 minute seem like 10. So bad. But yeah, so there's been lots of the new. Now, I was saying that earlier because this is the segue bit. PS5, hard to come by until 2024. Now, unfortunately, that also means that the F122 game is still on the same engine. They can't change it because they've still got to support the PlayStation 4. So the graphics, if you have a look at the graphics on these trailers, you'll be saying to yourselves already, doesn't look much different than last year. And it won't do because, as I say, they've got to support still the PS4. So they cannot introduce a new graphics engine. Now, of course, it will look better on PS5, yes, because it will be 4K and HDR and all that other lot of old bollocks. So it will look nice, but it's still the same engine. And this, unfortunately, is where Sony have shot themselves right in the foot. Because with everything that's happening in the world right now, and from the news today, which is not good, which means we are pretty much looking at a recession. And I was around when we had the last one in the 80s, and it wasn't a good time, I'll tell you. It wasn't a good time. And if that continues in this lifetime, this could be pretty bad news. And here's the problem. You see, Sony had an ideal opportunity to turn around and say, well, look, things aren't going very well in the world right now, so we're not going to release a new console. We're going to stay with the PS4, the brand that we know, and we're going to keep that going for a few more years, and then we'll introduce the next generation of consoles. That would have been the smart thing to do, but unfortunately, Sony, they need the dirty lucre, they need that money, so they had to introduce a new console. But now Sony is stuck with a proverbial white elephant in the PlayStation 5 because it's sitting there no one can get hold of one. I know there's been 19 million sold, but in the grand scheme of things, since 2020, that's not a lot of consoles. That's not a lot of consoles. For a new system, 19 million is not a lot. So it's sitting there. Nobody can get hold of one. It is expensive. £449 for the disc version, £359 for the digital only version. So it isn't cheap, and people haven't got any money right now. So this is further compounding the problem that the PS5 and Sony have got, and that is, what do we do with this massive, and it is massive, I've only seen it in pictures because I haven't got one, this massive, what do we do with this massive big white elephant now? Because not only are they not going to be able to, not only is there not going to be any available to buy, people aren't going to be able to afford to buy them anyway because of this massive recession, which is looking pretty likely at the moment. So yes, it's head-scratching times at Sony. How long can they still keep supporting the PS4, an old format? How long? I mean, they did it with the PS2, going to the PS3 era. That's fair enough, but they still abandoned it after a very short space of time, really. I think it was about a year and a half. That was gone. But it's already been since 2020 now, since the new console came out. So we're almost into 2 years. In this November, it will be 2 years, and they're still supporting the PS4, and they're still going to have to support it. They're still going to have to support it into maybe into 2024 as well. I'm pretty sure, because the circumstances in the world at the moment are not suddenly going to change overnight. Everything that's gone on is going to take years and years to calm down. I know that's pretty grim reading, but unfortunately that's what's going to happen. And so where does that leave the PlayStation 5? Not in a very good position, unfortunately. So I'm very concerned what's going to happen with Sony and the PS5, because we're in this perfect storm now of, as I say, not being able to get hold of one, and also the fact that it's very expensive and people can't afford to get hold of one. I mean, people can't even afford the gas and electric. I've heard that a lot of people have gone into self-disconnection mode, and I didn't even know what that meant, but basically that meant that as soon as the electricity went up to its 54% highest rate, they turned the electric off. Yeah, people in the UK turned the electric off. It's called self-disconnection, because they couldn't afford to pay the electric. So what chance has Sony got with the PS5? Not a lot. I really don't know what the solution to that is going to be. The only solution for Sony for the PS5 is A, ramp up the production, which they can't do because they can't get hold of these chips, and B, the only way you're going to sell that console is to sell it at a loss. They've got to make it cheaper. It's the only way people will buy it, if it's cheaper, because at the moment it's not happening. Not happening. We are still at the moment on the tail end of everything else that has been happening in the world in the last 2 years. So, you know, the money isn't so bad. But as the Bank of England has predicted today, if you think things are bad now, wait until this winter. Things are going to get a lot worse. A lot worse. Anyway, that's the doom and gloom part out of the way. So that's my thoughts on the PlayStation 5. Let's go to the comments now. Come on, Mr. Tablet, load up. Good evening, Mr. JW97. Yes, I'm very well, thank you, sir. Hello, Scott Barnes. He says, yeah, I'm very well, thank you, Scott. Drive to Survive is back for another 2 seasons. God help us. Indeed, Mr. JW97. Indeed, God help us. Thankfully, I still haven't seen a single second of it, so I'm all good, thanks. I'm all good. Yep, I'm all good. Someone screenshot that face. Yes, absolutely. That's meme content. It is. Everything I do is meme. TB and TB's revival. Mr. Will F1 says, piss off, Grogu. That's outrageous. That's outrageous. Our poor little Gru... Use the force on him, Grugu. Grugu. Use that false stare on him, Grugu. Where are you? Get you... No, that way. Get you the camera. Go on, Grugu. Sort him out. Sort him out. Will F1. Will F1. There you go. He's frozen now. He can't move. Can Will F1. Yeah. That's the force for you. You don't want to mess around with that shit, I'll tell you. It's very nasty. And here is Mr. Yes. Glory to someone who I can't unfortunately announce on YouTube because they'll probably ban the stream. But yes, we know who it is anyway, so this is not actually this person or someone trying to muck around. It's one of the fans of F1 Games PlayStation, so we'll let him off. He says money talks, and yes, you're quite right, it does. Will F1 says, imagine this, 13 safety cars. Yes, 30. Yes, I know. Now, who on earth comes up with titles like that in their videos? 13 safety cars. 13 safety cars. Mr. Dominic Orlando's in the house. He says, hey, Hookster. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Look at that. So anyway... So that was my thoughts on the PlayStation 5. And now we've got F122 and Miami to talk about. Now, of course, F122 is out on the 1st of July for the PlayStation 4. And maybe they'll get round to stick it on that big white elephant. Who knows? They might not even bother. They'll say, well, there's no point because we're only going to get, I don't know, 5 million sales because not everyone... It's got a PS5. It's going to want F122 because it's a very minority format, isn't it? As I've said in the past, if you look at the sales figures, they never sell well as F1 games. No, they're nowhere near like FIFA or Call of Duty. They're nowhere near. They don't even make the top 20 in the sales figures. They do like straight away for the first few weeks because obviously it's a brand new game and everyone wants to buy it and see what it's like. But after a couple of weeks, they never stay in the top 20. They are gone. Absolutely gone. Scott Barnes says, apparently old tracks might be in F122. Says my but Lee Maffer. Lee Maffer, yeah. What happened to him? He's been very quiet, hasn't he? I've noticed he started tweeting a bit lately, though. Glory to someone says F122 is going to be shite. Really? Really? How on earth do you know that, sir? How on earth do you know that? I think it's going to be brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And the best F1 game ever. Yeah, right. Okay, so... we have a brand new circuit this weekend. It's at Miami. Yes, those damn Yankee Doodle dandies have gone and stolen our F1 for a week. They have. They don't deserve it. They don't deserve it. They shouldn't have it. No. They shouldn't have it, but they have. They've gone and stolen F1 from us. And so we've got a brand new racetrack at Miami full of all the glory that you can get with the American brand, which means lots of false yachts in a false harbour full of false water that is just painted blue with white bits in it. Well done. USA! USA! All they need now to finish that off, okay, is a big warehouse where they can paint on Area 51 on the top of it. They need a little spaceship coming out of the front of that warehouse and 3 little green men as well, jumping about all over the place, and then it really will feel like America. USA. USA. Dominic says F120 is still one of the best releases. F1 2017 was, in my opinion, one of the best F1 games I've played. Yeah, I'll agree with you there. I didn't like it at Monaco, though, because the bigger tyres, you couldn't get the steering lock. But apart from that, it was good. Josh won't agree with you with F1 2017. No, because he actually viciously smashed that game with a hammer. I still haven't forgiven him for that. No. Neither has Joseph Planpot either, I'll tell you. he was absolutely horrified when he saw that video. Oh my God, he was, because he is a real advocate for physical media, something that you can hold in your hands and lovingly caress. Oh, he is. Yes. Digital. Oh, no, digital. No, it's got to be physical. You can hold it in your hands. And when he saw it physically and mentally, it traumatized him for weeks. He still talks about it today. He just can't get over the fact that Josh had this disc and he put it on a rock and smashed. No. It must have been his worst nightmare. Must have been his worst nightmare ever. Yes, he smashed the fucking game. He did. Apparently David Beckham is going to be waving the checkered flag. Is he? Wow. Can't wait for that. Glory to someone says, bet you it's going to be the worst race of 2022. You know what, Mr. Glory? I think you could be right there. I just got this sneaky feeling it's not going to be very good. Have you seen on the video of the track, the hot lap, that last sort of weird selection of corners? That's going to be great for us on a pad. Yes, us pad players are going to have so much fun with that. It's going to be unbelievable. Yeah. It sort of goes, and you're like, even the steering wheel guys are going to be going, oh, bloody hell, hang on a minute, bloody hell. But on a pad, it's going to be practically impossible. If The Rock is not there, I'm going to punch someone the same way Will Smith punched his long-lost cousin Chris. Yes, I agree. That harbour was meant to have real water, but they didn't get the planning permission in time, hence the painted water. Now that's something that Britain would do, that isn't it? That's something the UK would do, yeah. Oh no, I couldn't get planning permission for that, mate. No, you can't have that in there. No, just paint it. It'll be alright. Oh, that's funny. I like that. Josh smashed it with an axe. He did. Yes, he did. And plant pot, he slung all over it. Dave, I'm making dinner. Can you guess what I'm making? Wow, God, it's not that bloody awful chicken again, is it? Jesus Christ on a stick. It's going to be Baku 2016 all over again. It will be, I think. Yes, you're right. Surely not dry chicken. It will be. It'll be that dry chicken again. He makes it every Thursday. Yeah, it's like a tradition with him now. He's got to be that horrible. Honestly, I'll tell you how he makes it. Okay? First off, chicken, it's running around his apartment. Yeah? It's live. It's a live chicken, okay? So him and that, what's it called, Stinky Baby, they chase the chicken around the room until he catches it. So he catches the said chicken. He's got the chicken like this, yeah? Grabs hold of the chicken, puts it on his table. He's got this big axe, yeah? Wallop. Head comes off chicken. So there you go. There's the chicken. Like that. He then, with knife, just sort of, cuts a few of the feathers off. But don't go too mad. Just slice and dice a few of the feathers off. So at least it looks pretty bare. But, there's probably a few still left on it. Then he gets that chicken. Big pan, yeah? Smacks it in the pan. And then he's got this big bloody mallet. It is, yeah. It's got little, I don't know, rib bits on the end of it. And he just basically pounds this chicken for about an hour with this mallet until it's flat. Completely flat. And then he sticks it in a pan and cooks it. Yeah, with the legs hanging out the side. The legs are all hanging off the end of the pan. And he just sits there and cooks it. After about 10 minutes, turns it over, cooks the other side. Yeah. Oh my God. And that's the dish to him. Yeah, it's just amazing how these Canadians work. It really is. But yeah, that is it. That's how they do it. It is the chicken. There you go. Told you. Will F1 says Hamilton won't finish this weekend and we'll get a palm of the week. You're probably right. Oops, I've just bashed my microphone. Well done, Dave. Now, saying about that, I've been reading the past few days and apparently, Toto Wolff, the Terminator, is considering going back to the drawing board with the Mercedes car. Now, this is a big risk. But they did used to do this back in the 80s and the 90s because they did introduce at about the halfway point of the season, a B-spec car. Yeah, and it looks like he could be thinking about introducing a B-spec car because obviously the Mercedes is not performing how it should be. So that's the theory. Now, the only problem with that, of course, is the budget cap. There is a limit on how much you can spend, and if he's got to produce a beast, he knows for a fact he's going to go over that budget. Now, will the FIA allow that, or will they say, no, you can't do it? We will have to find out. But it's all up in the air, so I don't know if that's going to happen or not, but he's seriously thinking about going in another, as Toto said, going in a different direction for the Mercedes car. So that could be interesting. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that in possibly the next 5 or 6 races, because obviously they haven't done anything yet, I don't think. I did hear this morning that they have done a few improvements trying to sort out the porpoising, so that may give them a little bit of a speed advantage for Miami, so they may be possibly up there in 4th position for Miami, but I'm not quite sure because it's a brand new circuit and it's a sort of it's a reset for everyone, so you're not really going to know whether the Mercedes has sort of done anything that would have improved the car. But it'd be interesting to see whether or not that is the direction they're going to go into. But yeah, it was a big thing in the 80s and the 90s to have the B-spec cars. I say pretty much about halfway point during the season, you would they would be an uprated version of the car. Of course, they don't sort of do that anymore because they just put developments on all the way through the season. So, you know, but the actual basic car pretty much stays the same from the first race of the season. They don't usually change that. They just change elements of the car. But this looks like a complete turnaround of that car. Now, don't forget, this is the only car that doesn't seem to have any side pods on it. Of course, it has got side pods on it. If you look at it straight on, you can see the side pods are there. They're just turned up vertically, a bit like a PlayStation. But they are still there. They're a lot smaller, but they're still there. Now, was that the right direction to go? Because no one else has gone in that direction. None of the other teams have gone that way. So maybe that was a slight mistake. So maybe they'll come out with the B-spec version with the proper side pods. That could be a solution. I don't know. Is that dragging too much air into the bottom of the car and making it bounce up and down even more due to the restrictions of the smaller side pods? I'm not an engineer. No, I'm not an engineer, but that's just my theory. Anyway, because the Red Bull doesn't seem to be having any problems with porpoising, and the Red Bull design it's a pretty standard design. So could that be the problem for Mercedes? Well, if it is, they'll owe me £1 million, please, for a consultancy fee for that. But there you go. So we will see. Will F1 says... No, sorry, Scott says chicken run. Yes, chicken run. That's what it's like in Dom's house. He just runs around trying to catch the chicken. Will says, right, Dom, go and make yourself something proper like a homemade pizza. Yeah, go and... I mean, for God's sake, why is he eating chicken anyway? He's Italian. For Christ's sake, he should be eating pizza every single day of his life. Why is he eating chicken? Chicken's not for Italians, Dom. No, it's not for Italians. Eat the pizza and be done with it. Hello, Mr. Just JMO. He says, maybe just change one car because the other one seems like... Stop it, Jamie. Stop it. Now, which one should we change? Yeah, we should change George Russell. I agree because, you know, he's certainly not up there with Lewis Hamilton and he really needs to pull his socks up because otherwise Lewis is going to, you know, really be the team leader and they're going to have to concentrate on Lewis and forget about George. So he's really got to pull his socks up because it's really not good enough. Really not good enough. Latifi also won't finish and Josh will have a rant. Yes, you're quite correct. Okay, now, I have been in negotiations with a certain person in the ERL league. Now, he doesn't know I'm doing this, so it probably won't work. But there is someone in our league called Nick. And a lot of you won't know this, but Nick is the real deal. Yes. Why he's in the ERL league, I've no idea. Perhaps he just likes to slum it. I don't know. But yeah, he is the real deal. He used to be karting with the likes of Lance Stroll and Maxi Boy Verstappen. Yes. Now, Nick is a mystery man. He's a mystery man because he never speaks. Never speaks. The only person he's ever spoken to is me. Yes. In a party chat one. And I swear it happened. I was not drunk. It happened. And we had a long conversation, in fact. So he's the only person that's ever spoken to me. And I thought it was about time that we got the mystery man on Hookster Talks. Now, what I'm going to do is every single week, I'm going to try Nick and see if he comes on. I'm pretty sure it'll be 4 or 5 goes before he does, because obviously I don't know what the time zone is in Florida, and I think it's still 5 hours, and I don't know what he's doing because I haven't rehearsed this at all. So I'm going to see if Nick's about, and if not, we will come back and try someone else. So let's switch myself off. Deactivate the Dave. Yes. What do you mean leave it like that all the time? Stop it. Stop it. Okay. So this is completely unrehearsed. Completely unrehearsed. Which means it probably won't work. Now, I have said to Nick, if he didn't want to come on to the camera, because that might be too much for a certain member of the ERL called Mr. Joseph David Plant. It might be too much for him. So I have said that if he just wants to come on voice only, that is fine as well. So, as I say, it's a long shot. It's a long shot. But we are in the USA this week for the Grand Prix, so I thought I'd try and bring in the American contingency this week and see how we do. Just give me 5 hours for Facebook to load. Hello? Facebook? Oh, God. It was going so well. Let's look at the messages while I'm waiting for that to load. Will F1 says Latifi also won't finish and Joss will have a rant. I think I just said that earlier, didn't I? Yeah. Matthew D'Souza. Hello, Matthew. He says, hi, Dave. I'm in Manchester next week staying in a hotel travel lodge. Oh, God. Oh, God. A travel lodge. Please, not a travel lodge. Oh, wait. I got it. All right, here we are. We just read the messages. Any tips for any games to play in hotel rooms? Oh, games we could play in hotel rooms. Well, there are quite a few games you could play in hotel rooms. You could play Hide the Sausage with the nice young lady that comes around to, puff up your pillows and sort out your room, Matt. She's very nice. Well, they usually are anyway. Sometimes they're not. They're very, 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 very old. Very old. But most of the time they're, well nice. Anyway, what else have we got? It's 2 p.m. Nick's time. He's West Coast US. Oh, thank you, Dom. 2 p.m. Wow. So if he isn't working, he could be on. Let's find out, everyone. Don't forget, this is not going to work, but we're going to give it a try. Because it's just going to be so exciting if he answers. Isn't it? Really is. Hello? I know you can hear me. I can't hear any sound out of Facebook though. Let me end that call and start it again because I can't hear any Facebook sound. Let me see if it's just a... There we go. There we go. Cool, that's bloody loud now. This is like waiting for the baby Jesus to come out. This really is, because if he answers, it's going to be everyone's going to lose their shit. Everyone is going to lose their shit. And I'll say it's not going to work, but I'm going to try it every week and see what happens. It's going to be so funny. I hope he doesn't answer, actually, because I want to write about a dozen questions for Nick, and I haven't done that yet. So I'm hoping he doesn't answer. I'm going to have to do it on the fly. I'm so excited. I really am right now. I'm just like, please answer the phone. It's okay. I know he's not going to. It's okay. It's fine. Come on, Nick, do it. Do it. Pick it up. And speak. If he picks it up and speaks, this is going to be the first time the nation, the whole of the world has heard Nick speak. He's probably sitting there right now going, nah, not picking that up. I'm not picking that up. No bloody way am I picking that up. No, no, no. Oh, well, there you go. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. But there you go. Right, now as it is the American Grand Prix at Miami, I thought I'd bring in a contingent of people from the USA, because I thought that would be, you know, a lot better to bring people in from the USA. Now, unfortunately, Dominic Orlando is Canadian. Well, he's Italian, but he lives in Canada. So, unfortunately, he can't be included in our special USA feature. I'm sorry, Dom, but you can't. No. So, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to bring you on separately, because you can't be included with the Americans because you're not American. You're in Canada. So we're going to bring you on separately for a little bit, and then we'll get the Americans on with maybe one British to balance it out a little bit. We'll see. So let's see if Mr. Orlando is still cooking his fucking chicken. Oh my God. Is he still cooking his chicken? What do you reckon, lads? There we go. Let's see if he's still cooking that fucking bird. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Hello?
You caught me at a time, Dave.
What were you doing?
Well, I would love to.
Wait a minute. Answer me this. Answer me. Are your trousers still on?
No.
Oh my God! Oh my! I'm cutting the stream. Cut the stream, everyone. No! Oh my God! What's happening? He's in the bathroom.
Oh no!
Wait! Are you on the toilet? Oh my God! No, that's it. Oh, that was unbelievable. There you go, everyone. Live from Canada, and he was on the toilet. Dominic Orlando. Can you believe that? Seriously. I've got to go back to me. Hang on. I've just. Let me process that. No. TB, TB, I need some TB love. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm scared now. I'm so scared. Oh, oh, that's unbelievable. What? I'm never going to be able to unsee that now. It's there. Oh God. Oh bloody good God. I'm going back to the chat. Dominic says, well, that was thrilling. Yeah, that wasn't thrilling at all. Going to ring the Moaning Yorkshireman now. I would, Will, but he did say last week he wouldn't be around because he's... He did say last week he wouldn't be around. He's going to be at a concert or something somewhere. So, yeah, that's why I'm not going to ring Josh this week. And you should be called Celebrity Dave. I should be. Respect for trying. Well, thank you. Yes, I'm going to try every week. And I keep sending him messages and trying to cope. We're going to get it. We're going to get Nick on here. Even if it's just his voice. I don't care if it's just his voice. We're going to get him on here. Because as I say, he's the real deal. I still can't believe why he even bothers with the ERL. But there you go. OnlyFans exclusive. Yeah, for Dom. Oh my God. Now, I will say, you won't get this kind of quality entertainment on However TV. No, you won't get However on the toilet. No, that's never going to happen. No, never going to happen. Oh God. Well, that's Dave's channel gone. Yeah, you're quite right, Matt. That's the end of the channel now. Oh my God. Jamie says, "What the fuck?" He was on the toilet, Jamie, on my bloody stream on the toilet. This kid I know. Honestly, 1 minute he's telling me he's cooking chicken, the next minute he's on the toilet. Or perhaps he's just eaten the chicken and now that's why he's on the toilet. Just wait until Don sends you those sweet nothings later. Oh my God. I'm still trying to process what just happened there. No. And I thought I was weird. No. That's gone. That's gone beyond the pale now. Okay, anyway, to finish off the stream, we will now get some proper guests. So, I am going to call up every single American that I know. Yes, every single American that I know. And maybe a British lad for balance. Let's have a look. Where are we? There we are. Let's try this then. So I apologise if you're English, but if you are English and you're an English man of one, you may have a good chance. But as for anyone else, we're just going for. So I am not ringing Dominic back again. I suppose I'll. Right. I've got to get it down to 8. So. He can go. He's not there. Well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right, that's 11. 10. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is the American contingent of the ERL. Yes, plus 1 Canadian who was just sitting on the toilet. Oh my God. And I still haven't got over that yet. But apart from that, everyone else is American except one. So let's see how many are going to answer right now. Help me, everyone, because I just can't. I'm still trying to get over that. I'm still trying to get over what just happened there.
Oh, hey, Dave. How's it going?
God, that was bloody quick. Now
Welcome
what are you
to
doing?
Donnie's Kitchen. Here today, I'm going to cooking my famous Kung Fu chicken. Wow, that's awesome. So I've already prepared the shredded cheese and panko mix, and now we're just going to top it with a little bit of olive oil. And what you do is you take a fork and you just want to generously coat the top of the panko mix with some olive oil, and then you're really going to stir it up and incorporate everything so that it's blended nicely. Now, yeah, exactly like how Dave's showing us on screen. We have to really mix and incorporate all the ingredients to make the chicken succulent. And really, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you gotta bang that chicken. Oh, I will also be beating the chicken later to make it tender. And yeah. But anyways, enough about my cooking show. Thanks for having me on your show, Dave.
You're very welcome.
So nice to call me in the afternoon, and I wasn't really doing anything important other than, cleaning my bowels out and, making Kung Fu chicken, of course. But yeah, let's talk F1 because, hey, that's what the channel's for, right? Let me just see if I can. No, that's not a good spot. Where can I put you? Where can I put you? It's not really a good spot either. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that'll. I might not be completely on screen though. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to. Space now that I'm on Hookster Talks. I want to talk about the Miami Grand Prix.
Please do.
Because I feel like a lot of people are giving the track a lot of shit. And I actually think the track is going to promote some really good racing. Now, actually, let me rephrase that. I think there's going to be a lot of overtakes in the race. Maybe the racing will be good in like Sector 1. But yeah, like the long straights and stuff, it's the corners don't look too complex other than a couple of them in like the latter half of the track. But I think there's going to be a lot of passes, a lot of overtakes. Maybe we'll even see some overtakes for the lead just because of how strong the DRS is and if either Max or Charles can hold on to each other within 1 second by lap 3. I saw a hello, Don the Man. Hello. Welcome to my cooking show, and also welcome to Hookster Talks.
So,
can I
just ask?
Are we gonna watch you burn the house down today?
Can I just ask Don? Don, the one on the top, that's you, the Canadian. Are you going to wash that chicken, or are you just going to put it straight on that?
Now,
yeah,
this is a topic of discussion. Some people prefer to wash the chicken.
Yes.
And other people say you don't have to wash the chicken.
Exactly.
Because it's going to bake anyways.
Yes.
Sometimes if you wash the chicken, all of the contaminated water splashes around and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So I just prefer to not wash the chicken.
Good man. I never wash the chicken.
My mom prefers to wash the chicken though, and I mean, yeah, that's her way of doing it. But yeah, I just prefer to not wash the chicken.
So,
simple.
So would you be surprised if Dom ends up burning the house down?
I wouldn't be surprised. We've just caught him on the toilet, so nothing surprises me now. I'm beyond being surprised.
You know, Jamie sent me a message in the ERL chat.
Did he?
Saying you're absolutely unbelievable.
I agree.
Well,
now Don, don't forget to smell the chicken. Smell the chicken.
Yep. It doesn't smell like anything.
That's good chicken then. That's it. Yep, good chicken.
Jesus Christ.
All right, we're gonna take our knives.
Steady. This is a family show, you know.
We're gonna cut that chicken.
Anyway, ready for Miami this weekend?
I
I'm
am.
ready. I'm excited.
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to record the F1 race this week because it starts at the same time as the NASCAR race at Darlington, and NASCAR takes priority over F1 for me.
What? What?
All
What?
right.
Everyone, get rid of Don. Get him out of this chat. He just said NASCAR takes priority. That's it. Where's the block button? Where's the block button? We got a message, Don, from Matthew D'Souza. He says food looks very nice, Don.
Oh, thanks, Matty.
He says that. Yeah, you say that now. The food looks nice. Wait, you probably won't be saying that once it's finished.
Jamie, welcome to the stream.
Yeah.
Hi, Jamie. Nice to meet you.
I only come in here to say that I actually said Dom has serious issues. I didn't say nothing about being unbelievable.
We know that,
yeah, sorry.
Jamie. We know that. He's Canadian. What more can you say?
Yeah. I might be back in about 5 minutes.
Jamie, that's an understatement. We know he has serious issues. Just listen to him every Monday night. Just look at him now.
I'm trying not to, but I'm like a rabbit caught in the headlights. I just can't look away. I try to, but I just can't. I'm still.
Yeah,
what is he doing
what's
now?
What's gonna go wrong next?
I think you guys are just jealous of my chick.
No, jealous is not at all accurate.
Matthew says he just puts all his food in the microwave because it's easier. I quite agree. Quite agree, Matt. Just put it in the microwave. Put it in the microwave.
Don, what do you think of the Miami track?
Just gotta wait and see. I'm more worried about these upgrades that Mercedes says they're bringing to Miami, and they have an idea how to fix the bouncing on the car. Yeah, put side pods on the car. There's number one solution.
There you go. You heard it here first.
Dave was talking about that earlier in the stream. I think Total Wolf's talking about going back to the drawing board and trying again with the car.
Well, they better do something. They're...
Yeah.
I don't know. George Russell seems to like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, both cars are well off the pace.
True, but
the only reason Russell was so far ahead in the last race is look how many spots he was able to get off the start. And then look at when Hamilton had that checkup for Ocon on the unsafe release. That cost him like 3 or 4 spots, and he just couldn't get by Gasly again.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the car is terrible.
It is indeed. Anyway, I'm going to give you two centre stage for a minute while I go and do my usual thing that I do halfway through the stream. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. And you've both got the stage. Don't say anything naughty.
What? Dave! You can't leave your own show.
I can still hear you, you know. I'm off to Shag TB.
Well,
Yeah, Dom, I forget. What upgrades did Mercedes say they were bringing this weekend? I forget.
I have no idea, to be honest. I have absolutely no idea. But, yeah, as you say, Don, upgrades are welcome. It'd be nice to see them back at the front racing with the Ferrari and the Red Bull.
Yeah, they should. I think they should go back to the side pods they used at the Barcelona test.
Yeah. All right. So my chicken is 1/3 done. All right. So we've got all the chicken cut up on the tray. We've got the oven preheated to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, we just gotta spread some sour cream.
What kind of chicken are you making?
I'm making my world famous Kung Fu chicken.
Did he say Kung Fu chicken?
Yeah.
Or Kung Fu chicken?
Oh,
Sour
shit.
cream on chicken. First time I ever heard of this one.
Oh man, how the hell did that happen?
Oh god.
My sour cream. Look at this. This is unparalleled scenes. You see this? See this, Dave? The seal's broken.
Oh no, that's it. Throw it away.
And I opened it up and it's closed, except it's not. The seal's broken.
That's it.
Ah,
Unfit for human consumption, that is.
unfit for human consumption. And I mean, I bought this days ago and I threw out the receipt. So I can't even return it. Well, good thing these tubs are only like $3.99.
Yeah. So it's just
Now,
chicken then,
luckily,
is it?
Have a backup. Yeah, have a backup container. Except this one, I think, is almost finished. Yeah, this one's pretty much finished. Oh man, not gonna have enough.
Oh well,
This one's not.
use what you can.
Yeah, except for this. Oh man. Well, maybe I'll.
I always say, Dom, the trouble with that is you never know why that's been cut.
Yeah.
You never
Well,
know.
it looks like. Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
Like, I won't use it.
I mean, not.
It looks like somebody just was careless with a box cutter. You know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. But
Still,
then again,
yeah.
someone could have been sticking their penis in there. You don't know, do you?
Oh, of course. Yeah. I mean, look at how big that is. I mean, you
Exactly.
can fit your willy in there.
Yeah. You could easily stick your willy in there. So you don't know, do you?
Nope. So yeah, that's a no-go. But yeah, hopefully I.
Hey
I don't know,
Dom,
who knows?
next time check
Yeah.
containers before you buy them.
And that's the thing, Don. I think I would have noticed this if, like, I feel like this wasn't there when I bought it. I don't know. But there's nothing in my fridge that I could have gotten cut on.
Are you sure you didn't
Like,
just
I'm
cut
very-
that with your knife?
No,
Oh.
no, I don't think so.
I was thinking about asking the same thing, Dave.
Yeah.
But I'm surely Dom couldn't be that dumb.
Well, you were waving it around like a madman, so I thought you might have done it yourself.
No, like this is a really clean cut, Dave. Like, but the thing is, I feel like I would have noticed this at the grocery store. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh
yeah.
well. Shame. Hopefully, my parents upstairs have some sour cream. Because I am already finished with this. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Please don't hurry.
Yeah, please don't hurry. Take as long as you like.
But yeah, what do you think about the track layout in Miami, Dave?
Yeah, I'm not too impressed, to be honest. It looks a little bit Jedderish. So how far is Miami from where you are?
Whew. Over driving about 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, 'cause you
24
gotta think,
hours, blimey.
It takes about 18 to 20 to get to Daytona from me.
So it's
And
basically
Miami is about another 4 to 6.
so it's nowhere near you at all then.
No,
I
I'm in New Jersey.
I sometimes forget how big America is, to be honest, because we only live in a little
Yeah,
tiny
I'm in New
island.
Jersey.
Yeah, because we only live
Miami's
in a,
like on the southern part of Florida.
yeah, because we only live on a little tiny island. You see, I can get from one end of my country to the other in about 8.5 hours. One end to the other. Think about that.
Yeah.
That's pretty
But
insane,
no, like,
isn't it?
Wow.
Miami's a good hike.
So, Dom, how far are you away from Miami?
Oh, from Miami? God, Dave. It would take maybe 6 hours to fly there. Actually,
Whoa.
maybe not 6. Maybe not 6. No, like 4.5 hours to fly there.
I actually looked you up on the map, Canada, and you're very close to Russia, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually alarmingly close to Russia. Yeah,
You are alarmingly close to Russia. I was very surprised because if you look at it on a flat map, you're not that close.
Yeah.
But if you look at it on a globe, you're right there.
yeah, it's just across the North Pole.
Exactly. Yeah. Very weird.
I hope maybe next year Miami possibly becomes a night race.
That
It
would
might
be
do.
cool.
If they can afford the electric though next year.
That's the only bad thing I hate about like when F1's in America, like or even in Montreal, Canada, with NASCAR season, they kind of run simultaneously. It's annoying.
Yeah.
I like when they're over there, like F1 races are in the morning for me.
Yeah, same. I would prefer to wake up early in the morning and watch an F1 race than like
Well,
for an F1.
For me, it's because I work 10 to 7. It's come home from work, watch F1, take a couple hour nap, wake up, watch NASCAR.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
breaking news. Have you got some cream cheese?
The breaking news is I want you guys to time me. I'm going to run to the grocery store and buy one live on stream
Okay.
because it takes me about 70 seconds to run.
Go in 20 seconds then. Go in 20 seconds because then it'll be exactly.
No.
Oh, okay.
It'll take me a minute and a half from me standing here to get to the grocery store. And then it'll take me another minute and a half to get the sour cream and walk to the cash register.
Okay, cool. Stop talking and go.
Okay.
So it is 5:34 where I'm at.
Is it 5:34? Yeah, it's 25 to 11 in the UK. I've got some messages in the chat. I'll wait till Don comes back because some of them are related to him. So let's see if I can find some general ones. Matthew says Mercedes have probably given up on this season. What do you think about that?
I wouldn't be surprised. They're so far behind now. I mean, I would, as a Hamilton fan, I would like to see Hamilton at least get one win this season just to keep that streak alive. Consecutive seasons with at least one win. I think that's possible, but I don't see that coming until like the second half of the year. But then I'm also interested to see with Mercedes comments that they say they got an idea of direction to go with this car to fix the issues. I'm hoping Miami they show improvement.
Matt says Hamilton
And they
doesn't like. Matt says Hamilton doesn't like taking big risks racing wheel to wheel like he used to when he was younger.
Yeah.
Will says it's great seeing Mercedes struggle. Thanks, Will. Scott says Sainsbury's Tesco in Canada. Yes, I noticed that as well, Scott. Yeah. And Will says Mercedes won't win a single race this year. There you go.
In a way, I have that feeling, but I'm hoping that's not the case. Like I said, at minimum, I just want Hamilton to win one to keep the streak alive. Consecutive seasons with a win.
So
he's got to win. Because Hamilton's got to win every season in his career. So I'm hoping that continues. But wouldn't be shocked at all if it doesn't. It's just how bad they are, especially compared to Red Bull and Ferrari.
Yeah, I still say it's because
you know how hard that was at Imola, watching Hamilton get lapped. That was brutal.
It was. I did enjoy it though. I must admit, I did enjoy it. He's been gone a long time. Nearly 3 minutes now.
Watch him be out of sour cream.
Yeah, that's bound to happen, isn't it?
How funny would that be?
Hello, Mr. Poochie Head. Welcome to the stream. He says, this is Williams 98. He's talking about Mercedes, Ferrari 05 and the RB 2014 all over again, folks. Yes, I do agree with you there. Carbon copy of history. It happens, unfortunately. Well, it happens all the time in Formula One. You go through a dominant period and then it's gone. And the trouble is, you can't understand what the problem is, because as far as your designers and your team are concerned, you've built a car that's fit for purpose. But then suddenly when you get out on track, you find that the car that you thought was fit for purpose is now only being able to do like the midfield. And it's but it's not your team's fault. You've made that car thinking that would be the same as last year and up there as a championship winning car, but it turns out that's not the case, because the others have, found something that you haven't, and that's brought them further up into the front. But every single dominant streak ends eventually. It's all the way, as Mr. Poochie says, all through history. You've had a dominant period and then bang. And usually it happens very, very quickly as well. They're usually right there and then bang. He was referencing Williams
like a
there.
Switch flip. And then the next season, it's like a switch of the flip. It's not like it's an instant fall off. It's not like being winning, then being like third or fourth to, it's like an instant drop.
Just to give you an example there, I know you probably won't remember them because you're too young, but Williams in 1997, they won the championship. 1998, they come back and they were absolutely nowhere. They were midfield chasing a team in Formula One those days called Tyrrell, which were basically mid to backfield team. They were the ones, they were chasing them because that's where they were in performance terms. And literally just 1 year had passed. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Was that Don? No, I thought I saw him out in the corner of my eye.
Nah, he's not back yet. But yeah, I'm interested with the Miami circuit. I just got to really see when the cars get on track.
Yeah, it'll be good though, because it'll be a reset, as I say, for everyone, because nobody's driven the track, so it should be a good race from that perspective, because usually when you have a new track, as I say, everyone doesn't know what's going on, and it usually ends up quite a good race. Well, apart from the first race we had at Baku, I think in 2016, which was completely boring. But apart from that, it's usually a pretty exciting race, the first race of any new track. So I've got my fingers crossed that hopefully we should be in for a good one. I mentioned earlier in the stream I'm not very happy about.
Was it Hamilton or was that who won Baku in 2016? Was it
now
Hamilton?
you got me. Now you got me. I'm not sure. I'd have to look that up.
Or was that the race Bottas finished second in the Williams?
It might have been. It might have been.
I just can't remember who won.
It was just quite possibly the most boringest race you've ever had to watch. And everyone said, well, that's it. That's it. You know, this new track, this Baku, it's just rubbish. And yet every single race after that has been really exciting at Baku. It's amazing. It really is.
Because I remember the one Baku race, Hamilton had a pit because of the headrest coming apart after the red flag. Like
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
They didn't...
Poochie Head says Red Bull in 2014, they got some decent wins, but their dominance was well and truly over. Yeah, I agree with you there. That's when Mercedes, of course, came in and started their dominance. Well, I say started their dominance. It was the signs were there from the seasons before, because obviously Michael Schumacher was in that team, and he did do a fair play to him. He did do a lot of the development work on that car before he left again. And of course, Nico Rosberg was in there as well. Which, there's a lot of fans for Nico Rosberg in my chat. Like there always is.
Yeah, because 2013 was Hamilton's first year with Mercedes. And I think he only got, one win?
Something like
one
that,
or
yeah.
two? Yeah. At Silverstone, I believe it was.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
I think their problem back then was just like keeping tires on the car.
Mm-hmm.
The rears.
But I say, if you look at the Mercedes career path from when they started in 2010, you can see that every single year they were making small steps forward. So it was pretty inevitable that they were going to end up at the front eventually. If you look at 2011, they made a few improvements there. 2012, 2013, and then of course 2014. Oh my God, he's back!
I'm back.
I thought you were going to come back and the store was out of sour cream. Is that what it is?
This is the last one.
Wow. Well done. Jesus,
it was really busy, so I had to wait in line. But this one is sealed.
You are so out of breath. You need to stop masturbating.
I ran. I had to hop the fence.
Hop the fence.
Now when the cops come to his house about trespassing, we know why.
I was running like the cops were after me.
Well, I got some messages for you in the chat from Mr. Glory to you know who. We can't mention.
Okay.
Yeah. I think this was in reference to you being very close to Russia. He called you a traitor.
Oh.
And he says, imagine if it says no Dom. It says imagine if Dom actually had a girlfriend.
Ah.
Not worth it because that'll probably never happen.
Well, it's happened before. Let's say it can't happen again. Whew, this chicken looking so good. Oh, baby. Now is the best part. Now we got to smother that chicken. Smother that chicken.
Oh yeah, put all that juicy cream on that chicken, Dom. Go on. That's it.
Oh yeah.
And it needs more cream on it, Dom. Needs more, lots of cream.
Cream that chicken.
Cream that chicken. Yeah, yeah.
So we got to cream the chicken. The oven is still preheated to 425, which is good.
And Dom didn't blow his house up yet, so that's even
better. I didn't blow my house up yet, although I did leave the oven running unattended, which is a big no-no.
Big no. It's all right. We were watching it. You're all right.
Well, Stinky Baby was watching.
That's it then.
So
We're watching it, Dave. But if something were to happen, there's nothing we can do.
That's true. Well, we could have shouted
shit.
really loud.
yeah, you guys can like shout, or you guys can call for help. There's lots you can do, Don.
Facebook. I could have called you on Facebook and said, Dom, your house is on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Forget the creamy chicken.
Yeah, you would have had to call my local grocery store and get them to PA over the speakers. Dominic Orlando, your house is on fire, courtesy of Dave Hook.
That would be quite funny, actually.
That honestly, I would probably laugh, and then I would realize how horrific the situation is.
Yeah. Oh, look at that lovely creamy chicken.
Yeah, I got to cream that chicken, and then we're going to bread the chicken.
Bread the chicken. Oh. Interesting. So
Yeah, okay,
breaded
so now that
chicken.
we've creamed our chicken real good, now we're going to take our breaded mix. That's a look inside my toaster oven. I'm trying to flip my camera around. There we go. All right, so now we just got to bread the chicken.
Bread the chicken.
I made way too much breadcrumbs.
Oh, that's all right. You can never have enough breadcrumbs. Jamie! Save me, Jamie.
Yeah,
He's breading his chicken.
Cooking
You're just in
lessons
time.
Is
I
there
just
not-
finished creaming my chicken, and now I'm spreading bread on it.
Oh,
Right.
Jamie's reaction says it all.
Is there not a way you can just kick him out? I mean, that'd save you.
Come on, Jamie. You wouldn't really want to kick me out, would you?
Well, I don't think you would be able to answer.
Don't answer.
Do you still think that even though your own evidence showed that your car was turning left into my car at Brazil, that it still wasn't your fault?
Oh, well, oh gosh. I don't know if I have a defense for that. I mean, I did pinch you down pretty low, Jamie. I will say that.
You did.
I gave you no room for error, and I shouldn't have put you in that position. I sincerely apologize. I'll write my formal written apology and mail it to you. And hopefully we can be friends after that.
I think he should have to serve a one-race ban.
Well, I was going to say, I think you've racked up more than 12 penalty points now.
Can you name the other
I know.
12 points?
What about, obviously, this is the first week of the new season, but what about the last couple weeks? In the
Okay,
old
yeah.
season, I mean,
Well, I mean, Jamie, if you can whip up some evidence, I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe a race ban is the only way to teach myself
playing
the young
Dodge.
whippersnapper how to
it's like playing
drive.
Dodge car with Dom.
Yeah. And nobody likes playing Dodge.
Wasn't it Bahrain with Nick? I think it was.
You got Montreal. Keep the list going.
pretty much every race, to be honest, then, isn't it, really?
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's pretty funny that people are more complaining about Dom's driving over Dave Hook's like dive bombs.
I know. I've been doing really well lately.
Actually, Dave, I will say you have been doing very well. The race has been very good.
It's
I
like
think-
Dom took over that role of careless driving. the fuck are you doing, Dom?
I'm trying to find the lid to my sour cream, which I just did. Right. Now is my least favorite part, the cleanup. Hey Dave, aren't you supposed to be talking about F1? Feed us some content here. Feed us.
No,
Feed
I'm
us.
just watching you clearing up. It's fascinating. It really is.
Oh gosh, if me cleaning my house is the most interesting content on F1
It is.
PlayStation,
Trust me, it is.
I mean, there's a lot of questions, Dave. There's a lot of questions.
I've got a question for you. Have you been working out or something?
No, this T-shirt is just very old and a little too small.
Oh, I see.
This stream is brought to you by olive oil, my favorite lubricant.
That's extra
Looks
virgin,
like
Dom.
Yeah.
Knew that was coming from Dave.
Of course.
It looks like he could be a member of Right Said Fred wearing that T-shirt. All he needs is your hair, Dave.
That's all he needs. I doubt if he was born, Jamie, when Right Said Fred was out. Was he?
Probably not.
Probably not. No.
The
That was the
hell are you
90s,
doing now,
wasn't it?
Bob?
Right Said Fred.
Oh, and before, I think.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing?
I'm just clearing my pockets. I'm just standing. I'm talking to my friends. You know what I mean? Just hanging out. Just hanging out. You know. I'm dancing.
No, just stop, Dom. Stop while you're ahead.
Yeah, Dom.
Yeah.
The glory to someone in the chat says the monkey in its natural habitat. I don't know who that's a reference to.
Yeah.
I don't know who that's a reference to be honest.
I think it's a reference to me.
I think it could be.
Why do you keep saying glory to someone?
Because the person.
And
I'm okay.
No, you're not, Dom. You're never okay.
Oh, stand by, everyone. Apparently, my OBS is just disconnected. Hang on. Let's just make sure we're still running.
Dom, did your dog just turn on your PlayStation or something? It just said you come online.
Yeah, I just turned on my PS4.
No, it's all right. We're still running. There might have been a slight interruption for a minute. I don't think my computer can handle 4 at once. That's what she said.
Not these days, eh, Dave? Maybe back in the day a bit.
Back in the day a bit, yeah, that's it, Jamie. Back in the 80s, that was my heyday.
Hey, Jamie, when it said I popped online, does it say that I'm on YouTube or no?
No, it just said you'd come online.
Okay. I use my PS4 for watching videos like, oh, look at this. Who is this guy? Hookster
my God.
Talks.
Oh my God.
You're on my TV.
Oh my God. That's it. I've got a complex now. I can't look. And apparently, glory to Putin has just said the stream froze when I was explaining his name. So there you go. We have had some Russian interference live on stream. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Yes. There you go.
Conspiracy.
Unbelievable.
But anyway, guys, I'm gonna have to go.
Thank you for joining us tonight, Don. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up as well. But thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah. I'll see you guys Monday.
See you Monday.
Yeah.
Enjoy the Miami
Later,
Grand
Don.
Prix.
Yeah.
I won't be there Monday, so
Oh.
I get to save myself from getting crashed into and everyone blaming everyone else.
That's it.
Well, I'll miss you, Jamie.
That's all anyone ever does in our races now. There's a big crash, and everyone goes, "It wasn't me."
Yeah, there was a disastrous crash at the Netherlands, and nobody seemed to claim responsibility.
Yeah, but you know, there's video evidence there that shows what happened, but let's not get into that.
Yeah.
All I know is it
Oh,
wasn't
well.
me. I was
It
innocent.
wasn't you. Yeah, it wasn't you, Dave. Well done.
Thank you.
It wasn't you.
For once, it wasn't me.
Actually, Nick was quite unlucky, actually, because, I say unlucky, he'd come back to like about fourth anyway, but I absolutely T-boned him into like the middle of the next week when I got caught up in that.
Yeah. Nick got flipped over.
Yeah, that's how hard I hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
It was horrendous. And then Josh got flipped round as well. I was going left, I was going right, trying to avoid everyone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I didn't have anywhere to go. I couldn't go left or right, and it was just Nick was in front of me. So, but oh well.
Oh well.
Enjoy your whatever the hell it is you was making, Dom.
Kung Fu chicken.
Kung Fu chicken.
Jamie, I'm not going to be able to enjoy the Grand Prix until Sunday.
Until Sunday?
Yeah, because on Channel 4, the qualifying is on at 8:30 Sunday morning. And the race is on...
Get up for it then.
And the race is on at 12:30 Sunday night.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's all on the same day. Well, pretty much.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know that myself, to be honest, because I'll be having to get up for work at about 4 o'clock Monday morning.
Yeah. It's because of the time difference.
Well, that's a bit crap. But,
It is a little bit. I hate watching the qualifying and the race all in one day, you know?
Yeah. Well, so the practice then is tomorrow night first?
Yeah, it must be, yeah.
Oh, well, see what happens. Lewis will be moaning about his car.
We'll see.
Ferrari, I don't know, if you look at the layout of the track, I reckon Ferrari will I think they'll dominate this weekend. Sainz has been a bit unlucky the last few weeks. I think he'll come back and have a decent race.
I think Sainz is going to win.
I don't think he'll win because he's not got as much talent as Charles, has he?
I just think his number is due. He's had shit luck all season, and I think he's going to put it together this weekend.
He's had bad luck, but I feel it's a bit like having, I don't know, can't think of two drivers who are quite similar because they've all been thingy with each other. But no, like Leclerc's definitely the better driver out of the two of them.
I agree. Yeah, I think over the entire course of the season, Charles is definitely going to be the better driver, but I think there's going to be a couple races where Sainz beats him, and I think this weekend is going to be one of them. Yeah, that's my bold prediction.
That's fair play.
Sainz gets his win.
We'll see what happens. He could do. You never know. I think they'll get a 1-2 with Leclerc in front, I reckon.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
That's what I'll go with.
Dave, you have a podium prediction?
I do, yeah. I think first will be Lewis Hamilton, obviously.
Fuck off.
Can we have your proper one now?
Okay. Now it's going to be interesting because obviously reset button, brand new circuit. So I think it could be not who we're expecting. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say first place, Checo.
Okay.
That's my prediction. And then whoever, I don't know, possibly, well, there'll be a Ferrari in that podium as well. So probably Charlie Boy second. And possibly Max in third. There you go. That's my prediction.
Checo. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah.
I'll take that.
And Lewis will be, I don't know, about 16th. He'll probably smash into that false harbour, go straight over the top, land in that water and drown. Oh, no, he can't because it's not real water, is it? Sorry, my mistake.
The videos of TV presenters jumping in that water have been so fucking cringy.
I know.
Well, jumping in the water, like the fucking, yeah.
Sorry, Jamie, the blue paint with white dots on it.
That's the one.
I mean, they didn't even make it look realistic water. They just literally blue paint and just sitting there putting white dots on it. It's just unbelievable. I said earlier in my stream, because it's coming from America, all they need to do now is put a little Area 51 building in there somewhere with some little spaceship and some little green aliens coming out of it, and it'll be fine, won't it?
Yeah. No, it does look a bit tacky.
It does, and I don't know why they've done it. If they wanted to sort of make that corner look a bit better, surely they could have like added a grandstand or something there. I can't see what the point of putting something that false in is done, especially as now everyone knows it's false as well.
Just because they're American, and it's got to be something bold and stupid.
That's true. You got
Who
it.
knows? Maybe from the helicopter cam it doesn't look so bad, but yeah, now that A, everybody knows it's fake, and B, from up close it looks like shite. It's just silly to have, you know.
Yeah. Very silly. I bet Monaco are laughing their heads off, going, "Ah, look, come over here. We got some real boats. Look."
Yeah.
I'd like when they go to Monaco. I'd like someone to do with the Monaco Grand Prix to do some sort of mimic / piss take of it.
Yeah. That would be good.
Or just around the harbour, they could just put up a big sign saying Miami.
I would like that. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up now. So thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining me tonight.
Yeah, pleasure.
What's he got
be
now?
on Hookster Talks.
What's that now? What's that? What is it?
Iced tea.
Iced? Oh my God. You see that, Jamie?
Yeah.
No words.
Look, we know Dom's not a real man. He's the only person in Canada who don't work on a fucking timber yard. You know. All the other men in Canada have got real
savage, but true.
Dom goes making cakes. It's like
cookies. I make cookies, not cakes.
Now, don't forget that. He gets very annoyed if you say cakes. Cookies, he says. Cookies.
I don't bake cakes. I bake cookies.
Bakes cookies.
Are they cookies or biscuits?
Both.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, this stream is also brought to you by Little Rose Cookie Co. Call and cater an order today.
Nice.
Anyways, yeah,
thank you, gentlemen.
Pleasure to be on.
Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the Miami Grand Prix, and hope it's going to be an exciting race. Not a bore fest, because that would be tragic. If it ended up very boring, after all the hype it's had, it would be very tragic. So hopefully we'll get a good race out of it. We should do, as I say, because new circuit, all hit the reset button, so we should be in for a good one. I'm hoping anyway. Fingers crossed. Need a bit of positivity, don't we? Bit of positivity. And I'm hoping it will be.
Yeah.
And then next week I'll be on here saying, God, that was a boring race.
All right. Anyways, thanks, guys.
Yep.
Alright.
Catch
Thank
you
you,
later.
everyone, for joining me tonight. You've been awesome as always. Thank you, and good night. Thank you, everyone, for joining me tonight in the stream. Just got a few messages to finish off. What have we got? Rosberg won in Baku in 2016, yes, and Hammy won in Hungary in 2013. Yes, that's quite right. What else have we got? Till at the back in 98. Williams that weren't that far back, you plum Dave. Now listen here, young man. Listen here. I said that for a reason, because in 1998, I think it was possibly after 2 rounds of the championship, Jack Villeneuve said in an interview, he said, we seem to be racing with different people this year, and some of those seem to be the Tyrrell. Now, I can't remember, but maybe Tyrrell in the first couple of races in 98 were a little bit further midfield. I know they were at the back, but I seem to think in the beginning of the season they were sort of midfield. So that's probably what Jack Villeneuve was going on about, and that's what I was going on about anyway. Hamilton's tyre died in Silverstone. He won in Hungary. Yeah, that's right. Well done, Mr. Poochie Head. I meant the Dom on top, the traitor, the one on the bottom. And then hopefully chuck it in the bin. Dom, Sainsbury's, Tesco's in Canada. Yes! Shout out to Tesco's in Canada. To everyone, who's your favourite? Oh, they've all gone now, Scott, but your favourite? Well, yeah. I can't actually think of my favourite at the moment. I'll have a think. Get back to you next week on that. Time to shoot. Yeah, okay, we'll brush over that comment. Verstappen first, Sainz second, Perez third. Interesting, very interesting. Leclerc to retire. Dave's predictions: first Max, second Charles, third Sergio, and Sainz fourth. Nice. Craig Slater, what a muppet. A boring race after tons of hype. F1 all over. Later, everyone. Thank you, Dom. And thank you, everyone else, for joining the stream tonight. We go back to the beginning. We had JW97. We had Scott Barnes, Will F1, and glory to someone. You causing me trouble. Pack it in. And Dominic Orlando was in there, of course, as well. And I said Will F1, didn't I? Possibly, maybe not. Just scaring down. Oh, Jamie was in there as well. And Matthew D'Souza was in there. And I think that was everyone. Mr. Poochie Head. Almost forgot Mr. Poochie Head as well. He was in there. Well done, sir. And he says, never. Never. Okay, thanks for everyone for joining me tonight for another Hookster Talks. Enjoy the Miami Grand Prix. As I say, fingers crossed it will be an exciting race. I'm hoping it will be anyway. And thanks for joining. And I will catch you in the